Hello, my name is Gabriel from GabakUSA. In this video I'm going to teach you, or we are going to see, what is the difference between buying a computer, a super powerful computer, or a super rig like other people says, and to mine, or if you want to buy a miner to make some money. So I'm going to show you the pros and cons of everything else. So here I have few websites with eBay, so that way you can see if you want to buy from the manufacturer. I'm going to show you the prices against the prices of eBay, and that way you can decide what do you want to do. So let's move to the computer. So here, as you can see, we have a website. It's called Crypto Compare, so that way you can calculate, of course, if it is worth it to buy a computer or multiple computers or not, depending on the currency that you want to mine. So in this case, let's jump in here. Okay, here I have I'm going to close this site, so I'm going to show you here. Okay, here we have for instance this computer, this rig. It costs like $13,000. So if you have this money, I'll show you if it is worth it or not. At least you will see. So in this case we have 9 video cards. At least 2017 is the latest of the greatest. So if you see here is the GTX 1080 Ti. So if you buy 9 of these cards, you're going to have 324 mega hashes. So it depends what you want to mine. So in this case, as you can see, it says for C classic hash, nice hash, Ethereum, depending on whatever you want to mine. Here it says new, and I'm going to zoom out so that the way you can see a little bit better. So at least basically you're going to have 324 mega hashes, and that's it, and that is all you're going to get. And I think here, if you're going to use like Ethereum, something like that, the power consumption is going to be 2400 watts. And if you want, you can see this. You're going to see this kind of offering all the time. Maybe if you're thinking, well, that is too much, maybe I want something less. Here, as you can see, you have for 5,000, 8,000, 6,000. Some of them, they will say, okay, how many hashes? Here you will see is 1700 hashes. And here it says 100 hashes, mega hashes. So it depends. So I'm going to show you another website. Here we have for 3,500, and you're going to get like 170 mega hashes. So let's jump to the next one. Here we have another one, okay, for almost $8,000, and you have Ether for almost 200 hashes. So let's say that, and here we have another one. Okay, you have different shapes, as you can see. This is all aluminum, and you have how many cores? Okay, you have 8 cores. The good thing, at least what I see here, is that you can have 8 cores just with one motherboard. So that is cool. One power supply. This is how it looks like. So if you don't know, you're going to have a lot. It's going to take a lot of space. And here, as you can see, the consumption is 1200 watts, and you're going to need a lot of space. So basically, if you think, okay, let's say that this place, they charge you $5,000. Okay, let's say how long it's going to take you if you have just 215 hashes. How long it's going to take you to recoup all that money? So let's jump in. I think it's here. Yeah. So let's say that you're going to use Ethereum here. Okay, and you have just 215, if I am not mistaken. Let's go here. Okay, you have 215. Yeah, 215 mega hashes. And for it says for Ethereum, that is what they promote, and they say that it was like 1200 the watts, and let's try to calculate the electricity here. At least that is the price that I have here in Independence, Kentucky. So we are going to be earning, in this case, $12 each day. At the end of the month, you're going to be earning almost $400, and in a year you're going to be earning, that will be the profit, $5,000. So almost it will be for $4,300. So basically in 1 year you're not going to recoup the money, so it will take you more than a year to recoup the money. And the bad thing about that is that if the difficulty increase, you're going to be losing money, surely, or it will take you a long time. So what I recommend usually is if you can buy like an antminer. So I'll show you here. For instance, we have this, the S9. This is only for Bitcoin, but I'm going to show you something for another currency. For instance, here, as you can see, we have a Litecoin. So as you can see, we are going to make the analysis. In this case, we have just 800 watts, so that is what the consumption, and we are going to have just 500 mega hashes. So that looks great, and we're going to do the calculations. So we go here, we choose Litecoin, as you can see here, 500 hashes, 800 watts. This is the consumption. So in less than a year, you're going to get your money back. So that is cool. And usually this kind of machine, they cost around $1,500 or $3,000. It depends. I mean, if you can buy it here on the manufacturer, usually that is what it costs. If you go here, for instance, you have the Litecoin here. As you can see, this is a manufacturer. I mean, this is a distributor here in US. At least they seems to be legit, because you can pay them with credit card, PayPal, and all those things. So if there is something wrong, you can get your money back. So at least here, that is what it costs. So that is cool. So in less than a year, you're going to have your money back. That is very important. So if you're thinking, okay, what about maybe another coin? Okay, if you find one of these machines for another coin, I mean, you can do that as well. So here, for instance, we have a Dash. It will be like almost $4,000. You have here, for instance, 15 giga hashes. The power consumption will be 1200 watts. So if we go here, for instance, remember, this is for Dash. So we go here, and you can calculate. So let's go, it says Dash, and then you have the giga hashes. We have 15. We have the power consumption. Let's say that is 12. Here we have 0.12. So in this case, in 1 month, you're going to recoup the money. So at least today, if you are going to mine in Dash, that is very profitable. That is why they are almost gone. And yeah, maybe 1 or 2 months, in worst case scenario, as you can see, 15 giga hashes. So you can use this website, and it will tell you if it is profitable or not. So I hope everything was very easy to understand. Otherwise, you can leave me a comment in the section below. So just to recap, what I'm going to tell you is this: if you are going to buy the miner is good, great. You're going to recoup the money faster than any other computer, and it will be like very small, like maybe like a $2. So that's it. And the bad thing is they're going to be kind of noisy, so make sure that if you have a garage or maybe an attic or something like that, cool, if you want to run it like that. Otherwise, and make sure also they produce a lot of heat, so it's cool for winter. So try to keep those equipment cool, so that way they will last longer. Like I said, but the good thing, they're fast. You're going to recoup your money very quickly. The bad thing is that those machines are only made for that. You cannot use them for anything else. So what I recommend is after 1 year or 2 years, sell it, buy the next one, and like that all the time. If you're going to buy computers, the good thing about computers is the computer you can mine whatever you want. With the miner is one miner, usually is for 1 or 2 coins, and that's it. With the computer you can mine whatever. The good thing about the computer, after 1 year, 2 years, you're going to think, oh, okay, it's too old. I mean, the difficulty is too high, and the rig that you have is not going to be good anymore. So you can resell it. You can reuse those computers, maybe for gaming, for browsing the net, or whatever you want to use it, and you can buy the next super video card, and that's it. The bad thing is that it's going to take you a long time to recoup the money, so that is why I don't recommend to use a computer to mine, because you're not going to earn much, like I just saw. So use that website, and that way you can compare and you can say, okay, buy the miner, buy a lot of computers to mine one of those cryptocurrencies. So basically that is my take. I don't know what are you going to do. So are you going to buy a miner? Are you going to buy a computer like I just showed you before? If you need the links or whatever, I'll try to add them in the description of this video. And remember, subscribe, and see you next time. Thanks.